Do you like spending money on yourself? Or probably you prefer spending money on someone else? I can actually say that spending money is the fundamental aspect in this modern life. And the way you choose to spend your money matters a lot, whether you're spending it for yourself or, let's say, for a loved one. But most importantly, there are things to consider when spending. So, on this week's edition of Just with 7, we're going to be striking a balance between spending money on yourself and spending money for someone else. My name is Facius Okai, and of course, I have my sweet Jen Francis here.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
thank you. And you too. You're not looking bad as well.
Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, anyways, like you said, spending money on yourself. There are a lot of people out there that what?
I wanted to say something, but the way
What?
you jump, but I love the fact that, but before you say anything you want to say, I actually
Okay.
want to ask this particular question because
Okay.
I realize that people get critics each time they spend money on themselves. So can you actually start by that one? Because I really want to understand that aspect
Well,
for
it's
them.
true. It's true. People really, really get criticized by the way they spend their own money, which nobody has worked for them. They are the one working it by themselves, working out by themselves, and the rest. Well, I just believe for someone to just criticize someone based on the way the person spend the money, I'll just say you don't know how I suffered to get that money. You don't know how I have to cut places, do things,
When you say cut places,
struggle,
it's looking like
like struggle my life, my whole life to just get that particular amount of money. So when I'm spending it, it's not your business, none of your business. So don't criticize me for spending my money the way I want to spend it. I mean, I worked for it. I worked for it, be it legal or illegal. It's still working out for it. So yeah, seriously, like you see people whenever they get to buy things like houses, millions of houses, cars, and things like that. A whole lot of things. People buying even island. People buying places, things, a lot of things with a huge amount of money, and people are like, why is this person spending this kind of money like this, buying that? Oh boy, the person worked for it, and the person wants to spend the money the way he or she deserves it. But there are
yeah,
people
I
out
get
there,
you.
there are people out there that whenever they make something, they make at the end of the month, they tend to spend their money on other people and get not to spend on themselves. Like it's something that I would just say they should learn from these people, seeing how they spend on themselves. Do you
Um,
get?
I kind of quite agree with you in some
Yeah.
way. Truthfully, I know that people who spend money, there are different category of people from people who actually spend money on other people. And one of the things I will actually say is that it depends on the situation because some people play both roles. There are certain areas where you feel that this same person that spends money on themselves, they can also decide to spend money on other people. So I would not even argue with that because I know that there are people who merge both. But like we are actually trying to, strike a balance between these two. Let me even start with people who spend money on themselves. These are people who basically, for me, I feel like they prioritize their value, their thoughts, their decisions. Like they put themselves at first before anybody or anything.
Okay.
And sometimes people actually see them as those that are like, they are selfish, but for them, they feel like they're being independent or self-reliant. They don't just want to be conformed with the norm. They just want to do what pleases them. And on the other hand, talking about people who consider other people, who put other people first, truthfully, it's not like inherently there is a one that is better or worse than the other. I feel they both play their roles individually in certain ways. But talking about people who spend for others, I feel that they put other people first before them. They also conform themselves with norms and things going on. So I feel that somehow they try to even get satisfaction. This is something, it has a lot to do with they are just so fulfilled when they do things for other
Yeah.
people, and I feel like
Well,
it really works for them. But basically,
anyways,
I would
yeah.
actually say that it should be balanced in terms of
Exactly.
when you're doing something for yourself. No,
Yeah.
because I believe that one of the things that really makes someone successful is when you're able to put yourself and also consider other people's emotions and all of that. But I saw something here. They were
What?
like people that tend to be independent, especially when they spend on themselves.
Yeah.
People rather see them as they have this leadership characteristics, yes, I saw it, leadership qualities. So therefore they tend to give them such roles. But when it comes to people who really give out, they put other people first. When it comes to roles like empathy, showing compassion, that is where they
For
are
me, I
needed.
would say for people who put other people first before themselves, I just feel like sometimes spend on yourself. Don't do it too much. You just be there spending on people, Sometimes take yourself out, buy things for yourself. Buy some things. There are some nice things. Take care of your own self too. Not others. Okay, you get joy looking at people spending your money.
I
love
just
the way
remember,
it's enjoy my money.
back then in school, I
Okay.
remember one of my classmates, secondary school, she was saying that she doesn't really like going home because it was a boarding house.
Why?
And we're all, yeah, and she was like, because each time she gets to enjoy home whenever they have visitors. Because the mom gets to cook delicious meals, go to the market, buy good things, buy assorted and chicken and all of that. Even though they know that they are not really the ones that are going to eat the better part, but at least for the fact that they are going to even eat the chicken feet and all of that. So this is not nice. So I thinking about it, I realized that this woman, like their mother, really puts them puts other people first before herself, even to her own children. And people
So
do
the
that
fact
a
that
lot.
she doesn't want to even go home.
Why would he even spend more on other people? People
But
outside.
there's something like that whenever a visitor is coming, he tends to just give the visitor the
I beg you should
special
stop.
treat.
You
It's
should-
not every day something, it's just a special treat.
Some people is a no. Anyway, that's even about that. So basically, it should
Yeah.
be balanced. As
It's
you're
true.
spending for yourself, treat yourself amazingly,
Of course.
and also treat people amazingly. It
Yeah.
has a lot to balance for you.
So talking about people spending a lot of money on themselves, let's talk about Davido and the 300 million Lamborghini car he bought for himself. And people are out there criticizing him that he spends a lot of money. For me, I don't mind though. Anything that he gets to do for himself is himself. And besides, it has been long. I saw Davido on social media.
I mean, who
So,
cares?
so if
I don't understand why people would actually talk about that, because for this guy, he recently lost his child a few months
so
ago.
painful.
And he has really been online, like you actually
Yeah.
said. So him coming back online and deciding to flaunt the 300 million naira new Lamborghini, I don't think that should be an issue. You know why? Because this guy, I also believe that he has also given back to the society.
Of course.
It is still the same Davido that spent
Yeah.
250 million naira.
Exactly.
He actually donated this to orphanage homes.
It's true.
So people should, in terms of, we actually talked about spending money on yourself and spending money on other people. I think this guy has been able to strike that balance. So anyways, kudos to him.
Well,
I'm happy
maybe
for him.
for me, I
Congrats.
just feel it might probably be maybe one of the ways of getting back his, whole sanity and the whole thing that
Yeah.
have happened to him.
It's
You just
true.
feel like, okay, let him just do something for himself, just to feel happy and he'll get himself back, his life back, and the rest. Because we've really missed him. Like, seriously, I've missed him because it has been long I saw him on social media.
I mean,
doing
the
a
other day
lot
I was
of
saying
things.
he's your G. You didn't believe me.
He's my G now.
Now
Is
you
he not your
admit
G?
It's fine.
My G.
People respond to things differently. So
Yeah.
if this is how he has decided to respond to his current,
Yeah.
I won't say condition, because he's okay, he's fine, but
He's
I know
fine.
it's not easy, but
It's
it's
not
okay.
easy
I
to lose
don't
his
have a
son.
problem with the fact that he got a new car for himself. It's
And
a
then
good
people
thing.
are being like,
and welcome back, Davido. We've actually missed you so
Of
much.
course. And then some people are just being like, okay, he's back to come and
Are you
start
even
showing
thinking about people
off
now?
And the rest. Well, me, I am tired of
People
people.
will always
They will
talk. That's just the thing. That's why I
Say,
said he has
if
balanced
no
it.
word talks about you, then you are nobody.
Now you're
So he's somebody. Well, I'm happy that he's back, and I want you to spend your money any way you like.
wisely. This is saying spend money.
And it's
Anyway,
your own money. You
Obio,
made it. You earn it. So
we got
spend
you.
it very well. I got you. All right, that's the much we have for you today. Kindly follow us on our social media handle showing on your screen. See you guys next time. Bye.